So you want to play online with your friends, but you don't know how to play online with your friends. You don't want to pay for a subscription to play online with your friends because your friends are really not that worth it. No, I'm lying. Of course your friends are worth it. You want to play online. How do you do it? This is how you do it for free. Hello and welcome to today's video. My name is Guy and we're going to be looking at how do you play online for free with your friends. We're going to use three pieces of software: Discord, Dungeon Fog, and RPG Table Finder. Now before we get going, I should point out that Dungeon Fog is the sponsor for this video. If you want to get a subscription to Dungeon Fog, which you don't need by the way in order to be able to play online, but if you do want to get a Dungeon Fog subscription, which I highly recommend that you do because it's a great piece of software, use the code GREATGM and that will give you a discount on your subscription. You can also get it now in monthly and multi-monthly packs if you don't want to sign up for the entire year. So go and check them out. Well, you're going to check them out anyway because they're in this video, because that's what we need to be able to play online. The three pieces of software: Discord. First of all, you're going to need Discord. Discord is a free piece of software you can sign up for, or you can join our server, which is discord.gg/GreatGM. Join that and you will find lots of people to play with. Alternatively, you could use RPG Table Finder, which is a piece of software that we wrote specifically for you guys so that you could find other people to play online with. I'm going to show you how to set them up, so let's get started. We need to use Discord first. So I happen to have a very good friend of mine and also one of the founders of Dungeon Fog in a Discord call with me. There's Till. Hello Till, how are you doing Till? Till's great. We're going to play with Till. Now that I've got Till on a call in Discord, it would be best if I had him on a call in an actual server so we could set up a dice roller, but we don't need a dice roller, so we're just going to be chatting away using Discord primarily for video and for audio and to share our battle maps. Now, why do we need battle maps when we're playing online? Quite frankly, we need battle maps when we're playing online because, well, as nice as Till's face is, it can get a bit boring and I can't draw battle maps for him to see where his character is and how horribly his character is going to die. So I need something to do that for me, and for that we're going to switch to Dungeon Fog. So I happen to have Dungeon Fog ready and prepared. Here it is. This is the winning Dungeon Fog service. It is, as I said, free to sign up, but you can get a subscription. I'm going to go over to my campaigns. I've already made some maps previously. If you want to know how to do that, there are links down below on how to make maps in Dungeon Fog, how to set up your campaign in Dungeon Fog, and all of those wonderful things. But this is a campaign that I happen to be running right at this moment on the YouTube channel using Dungeon Fog, of course, and so I'm going to open up my campaign. I am going to wait for this to load up. There are all the maps that I have been using thus far, plus all of the maps that I have created in Dungeon Fog. You'll see it's quite an extensive list as I'm clearly a fan, and we're going to start playing in the library. That's where I've set up this entire adventure. So through to the library we go. I load up the library. Here you can see this beautiful, wonderful map that I have built over the course of the last couple days, and now we want to share it with Till, but we don't want Till to be able to see all of this rubbish going on around it because that's all for me to see and not for the players to see. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to click on the create a new viewer, click on the new viewer, make sure that the new viewer, once it's loaded up, is in its own window, and there's a reason for it and I'll come back to it in a moment. But for now I go back to Dungeon Fog. I'm going to now select my previewer. This is the part of the screen that the players will be able to be seeing. I have added the player tokens to the map so that when I go back to the viewer, there are my players. This is what they are seeing, but Till is not seeing any of this. So now I'm going to go back to Discord, and I'm in Discord. There's Till again. Hello Till, how are you doing Till? Good to see you. Right, now I'm going to turn on screen sharing, but with screen sharing the important thing is that I'm not going to share my screen, I'm going to share an application window. So I'm going to go to application window, I'm going to select player 1, I'm going to select share, and now Till is no longer seeing me, Till is now seeing my Dungeon Fog battle map. I'm still seeing Till because it's important for the GM to be able to see the player, I think. And Till can now tell me where his character is going to move, etc, etc, etc. What I have ability to do is I can now go back to my Dungeon Fog maps where I can now control every aspect of the map that I normally would, and as Till instructs me to move his character slightly more down this dark passageway, leaving his party behind, because splitting the party is always a good idea, I can move the token for him. I move his preview window so he can see what's happening, and then let's say he decides to cast light. He's a magic user. I can use all of the powers of Dungeon Fog, whilst the character is selected, I can make him cast light. So now he's casting a light. Let's say his magic is actually blue, so he's casting a blue light in a 7-foot radius. He now moves down this corridor, and oh dear, the skull now starts to fly around because it's possessed. As I move this around, you will hopefully see in the reverse video, which is Till's view, the skull flying around his character, and he won't see any of this. All of the mechanics are hidden safely from Till. Now, whilst that's all very good and well, and I'm just going to be polite here and say thanks, Till, we will get to play again sometime soon, we also need to be aware that, well, maybe we don't have friends like Till, maybe we need to find our own friends, in which case then we're going to use our third piece of software, which I quickly just need to find. It's over here, and that's RPG Table Finder. RPG Table Finder we wrote specifically for you guys so that you can create tables and find people all over the planet. All you need to do is create an account, such as the account that I have. You go and create a table, you type in all the specifics of your table, you launch when you want to play it, you hit the create button, and then you will see lists and lists and lists of tables, and that is how you will then find players to join your table. As you can see here, there are people who have made tables all over the world. There are over 30,000 users currently of RPG Table Finder. And that, in short, is how you set up online play. The important things to bear in mind, of course, is that Discord is for video, audio, and for rolling, if you're going to set up some kind of dice roller. Dungeon Fog is for creating maps and for visual engagement. Nothing tells a story better to online people than having a visual that they can actually see, and then RPG Table Finder allows you to find your friends. Now, the important thing is you must respect your players, and they must respect you by not talking over each other, because unlike round a table where our wonderful human ears can filter out who's talking to who and figure out who's talking to us, online it's just a garbled, noisy mess. So we have to learn to respect one another from that perspective. And then finally, there are far more demands on you as the game master to run an online game than there is to run a game around a table, because you have to prep a lot more stuff. But that's okay, because you've got this channel which is going to give you everything that you could possibly need in order to be able to do that, and to do it successfully and easily, and to get an enjoyable experience out of the whole thing. Until next time, I wish you the very happiest of online gaming. Now, these wonderful Patreons have been watching my videos for a very long time, and hopefully they've signed up to Dungeon Fog using that code. If you've forgotten that code, well, the code is GREATGM. Simply type in GREATGM on the Dungeon Fog website when you are signing up for a subscription, and you will get a discount. You can use it free of charge, plus doing all of what we have been doing free as well, so don't worry, you don't have to sign up if you don't want to. These guys are all going to get a module at the end of the month, as well as a podcast where we design encounters and adventures with guests from all over the world, trying to create the most interesting scenarios we can. My guest on today's show, for example, he and I came up with a dungeon that was basically on the eyeball of a goddess. That's pretty different, and it was a very enjoyable experience for me. Anyway, my Patreons, I thank you all for your support, and I thank you for watching this video all the way through to the end. If you liked it, hit that subscribe button, hit that Goblin Bell so you can be notified when new videos are coming out, and of course hit that like button if you liked the video. Until next time, have fun.